Welcome back to the JOTO Show. Nice. This is our 70 video. 71
Wow.
video. Actually, this will be our 71 video.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I know, our 71 video. And ready for the number for the how many episodes we did right now.
Yep, it is episode 40.
Holy crappy. We're here already.
40 whole episodes. We will get to the 50 mark this season. And yeah, today's October 22nd for us. It'll be October 23rd for y'all watching it when it comes out. And yeah, let's just get started.
Let's go. What's going on, Sports Worlds?
Well, to start off, the NBA is back. And we had opening night just last night for us. 2 days for you guys, so Tuesday.
And here's
we had two games. Ring ceremony for the Thunder. They won 125-124 in double overtime against the Rockets. And then the Warriors headed over to Los Angeles to beat the Lakers 119-109.
Yep.
Then
that
MLB playoffs.
World Series.
Yep, because as of today, the World Series is finally set. As of Monday, actually.
Yep, Monday.
The World Series has been set. Blue Jays and the Dodgers going at it. First game's going to be on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. The team that lost to the Blue Jays in Game 7 was the Mariners, which, fun fact, they were playing at the same time the Seahawks were playing. We'll talk more about them later.
Yep. The final twos. Yep, number 24 beat not ranked team. I got my new hoodie right here. Brand new hoodie. Because my L Bearcats hoodie was like getting a little bit was getting small on me. I don't know why. It's supposed to be extra wires. So I don't know what happened to it. Yep, my new hoodie. We won 49-17.
Can't say the same here. Sounds like keeps losing.
I was watching some of this game and say, man, I was watching some of it, and I just turned it off because I say I know we're gonna win this one.
Yeah. And my team did not. 25-30 final score against Utah
5-point
State.
game.
One score game, so doable, but we didn't do it.
5-point game is it's closer game than ours.
Yeah. But we move on to the other half of college football, and that's the top 25 for week 9. Taking a look here, we have Ohio State staying at number 1 again. But we have some new people in the top 5. That is Indiana moving up a spot. Texas A&M moves up a spot. Alabama moves up 2 spots to be in the top 5. Georgia rounds the top 5, moving up 4 spots. Then it goes Oregon up 2, Georgia Tech up 5, Ole Miss down 3, Miami down 7, Vanderbilt up 7, BYU up 4, Notre Dame up 1, Oklahoma up 1, Texas Tech -7, Missouri up 1, Virginia up 2, Tennessee down 6, South Florida up 1, and our first new team, or returning team, pretty sure, and that's going to be at 19th, Louisville. You're supposed to do the thing.
Oh. Sorry.
Louisville. And we have 3 others, but first, LSU moves down 10 spots. Cincinnati moves up 3. Texas down 1.
Look at that.
Yep.
Woo! Rank now, guys. If we didn't lose the first game in the beginning of the year, we'd probably be higher than that.
Yeah.
We lost since Nebraska.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tony.
And then to round off the rest, the 3 other new teams are Illinois Arizona State, and Michigan.
And the teams are out. Teams are out.
The 4 teams out are formerly ranked 20th USC, formerly ranked 22nd Memphis, formerly ranked 23rd Utah, and then 25th last week Nebraska.
The team we lost in week 1 of college football. Ugh. I'm glad they're not in the ranks anymore.
We're back.
Moving on
to the NFL with our prime time and international games recap. Taking a look at the 5 games that were not slated for Sunday afternoon. We'll start on Thursday night, where the Unction Bowl went off between the 2 very old quarterbacks. 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers versus 40-year-old Joe Flacco.
You keep
see that.
This.
Take a looking at the stats here. Joe Flacco had 31 of 47, 352 yards, and 3 touchdowns. A thing I also want to start doing as well, these slides. Is that what it's called? The Icy Hot Bowl. My bad.
Yep. I'll put it up in the edits.
I forgot. Yeah, that's what they called it. The Icy Hot Bowl. But yeah, Joe Flacco had that. Something I'm going to do for all of these now for the primetime and international is going to put a notable player that's not the quarterback and like talk about them, because last week, 2 weeks ago when the Giants beat the Eagles, rookie Scatteroo just like torched. It was last week. Just like torched. I'm like, I have to talk about this guy because he's the one that actually carried the team. But this one, yep. This one, Jamar Chase was the player not named Joe Flacco that I wanted to mention. 16 receptions.
The game we were talking about, that icy, whatever it's called, I'll put up in the edit. You'll see on the video.
Yeah. But yeah, Jamar Chase, 16 receptions, 161 yards, and a touchdown. Also, more specific, if we want to get into more specifics, I believe he was targeted 20-something times. 23 times, which I'm pretty sure is like a record. Don't at me at that, but I think a single game record. 23 targets. Most quick Google in a game NFL.
Oh, I'm being on phone call.
I'll still say it, but I don't know if he's gonna edit this out or not. Yeah. But yeah, he had 23 targets, which ties for 3rd on targets in a single game. First place, Brandon Marshall with 28 against the Colts back in 2009. And then second, did I say second?
Sorry. Because I click off the screen, that's why.
Yeah. So Jamar Chase double checked it. He is now tied. With this game, he is tied for 3rd with the 3rd most targets by a player in a game. But with the 16 receptions, that puts him at 9th. So like this performance alone was actually just crazy for him. And yeah. That was the Icy Bowl. That was the Icy Hot Bowl.
I'll put a picture up. Yeah, 16 1 CC 1 CC 1, and then TG
targets.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah.
You didn't have it up there.
The targets aren't really a stat you look for, but like if they get targeted that much, it's like wow.
Guys, I will put the thing we're talking about on the screen. Moving on. Right?
Now we move on to London, where here's a little fun fact too. We're talking about records and stuff. Matthew Stafford and the Rams beat the Jaguars 35-7. horrible performance by the Jags, but Matthew Stafford, 21 of 33, 182 yards, and 5 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns is the most touchdowns scored in a single international game by a quarterback. And you know who had that before him? Current backup of him, Jimmy Garoppolo, the Rams' backup,
Really?
the one that took the knee to end the game, to ice the game once this game was already over 35-7. Another key factor, another key factor of why this game was so bad was because Devontae Adams, he had only 5 catches, but they went 35 yards for 3 touchdowns. So, hey, if you catch the ball 5 times and you get 3 touchdowns, I don't blame you. It reminds me of like when Kelsey had like 2 catches, 3 yards, 2 touchdowns. To Sunday night, where the Niners won against the Falcons.
I was watching this game. Oh yeah, you
20-10.
You took the lead now for Sunday night this year.
Yep.
This time.
Yep.
I still have Monday right now, so.
Yep. This is a reason why, more specifically, I wanted to do the stats that are not the quarterbacks. Because Mac Jones, 17, 26, 152 yards and 1 interception. That was his whole stat line, not a single touchdown.
Hey.
Because the main story
was
McCaffrey.
That quarterbacks didn't have any interceptions either.
Yeah, I know. And Mac had
one
mediocre game. But the reason why he had a mediocre game was because Christian McCaffrey had 24 carries, 7 catches, 201 total yards, and 2 touchdowns for the Niners. So it was the McCaffrey show. If you had him in fantasy, you were excited. And if your opponent had him for fantasy, I'm sorry. But yeah.
Okay.
That was Sunday night. Well, like I said, we'll talk about records when we get to it.
Yeah.
But we move on to the first of 2 Monday Night Footballs we had this week, where the Lions beat the Bucks at home, 24-9. Jared Goff, 20 for 29, 241 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Again, it was the running back behind it all.
Wait,
Jahmyr Gibbs, 17.
They lost the first game.
Yeah, they're the ones that lost to the Packers their first game.
No, I'm talking about my picks.
What?
Last week for Monday night.
You had both losses. Yes, because you chose Bucks and Houston.
I do.
Yeah.
My market.
But yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs, the story of this game, because 17 carries, 3 receptions, 218 total yards, and 2 touchdowns. Kind of hard to see because of the logo, but yeah. So good game for him. And the Lions get another win while the Bucks get a loss. And we move on to our final primetime game of the week. And that was the second Monday night game that started at 7 p.m. My time, I believe. Yeah, so it was 10 p.m. your time.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
What time did the game end?
I didn't watch it.
Probably like 12:30 in the morning.
Oh, shit.
Maybe even 1.
Sorry, my glasses fell. Well.
Oh. But yeah, it was the Seahawks beating the Texans 27-19. Sam Darnold 17-31, 213 yards. I did not write yards. I just wrote 213. Nice one, Tony. 1 touchdown and 1 interception.
You idiot.
Yeah, that's all good. I can still say it out loud and they'll understand. But I wrote yards on this guy's stats. That's Jackson Smith and Jigwa, who had 8 receptions, 123 yards, and 1 touchdown.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Moving on. All right, and then we move on to Sunday afternoon, where we have 10 games to talk about. And we'll start with the Eagles beating the Vikings 28-22. I usually just say the score and I give like a quick fact about the game, whether that's just a stat, cool moment, funny moment, interesting thing, or whatever. So yeah, Eagles beat the Vikings. Hertz had 3 touchdowns, 326 yards, so great game for him, throwing the ball. And then, yeah, Vikings. Well, like I said, we'll talk about records. So I just move on to the next one. Patriots, Titans, 31-13 final score.
Sorry.
This was the return of Mike Vrabel to Tennessee, former coach over there, 2 years ago, I believe. And the Titans literally just fired their head coach the week prior.
I know they do.
So maybe they should have just kept Mike.
Oh,
But yeah, Patriots are doing good this year.
Penn State fired their coach too.
Mm.
I heard.
Oh yeah.
I know we're not talking about college anymore. We're talking about NFL.
Yeah.
We're just talking about fire.
We're just talking about football. Yeah, great game for the Patriots. Drake May honestly might have to be under MVP watch for his what is it, his second year now? Moving on to our next game, we have the Panthers beating the Jets 13-6. This was an absolute snooze fest. I was watching Red Zone and it showed on Red Zone like 2 times.
We're gonna speak up. We're gonna talk more about the Jets in a little bit too.
Yeah. But Jets lose another one. This was, like I said, a snooze fest. Red Zone showed it twice. Like I was just watching, they would be like, "Oh, here's this game. Here's this. Oh, and the Panthers here scored their touchdown." And then that was it. That's all I saw of them. And then the final whistle.
And all the
final score.
teams have one win, and one team doesn't have one win. It's just. We'll get more to that too.
Yeah.
You done?
Mhm.
Talking. Yeah.
Then the next game, we had an absolute blowout by the Browns, beating the Dolphins 31.
Second win of the year.
Second win of the year, 31-6 against the Dolphins. The Dolphins are horrible. They are not a good football team this season.
We played them.
I don't know what. I don't know what happened.
I hope that game doesn't re-change to Sunday night to daytime on Sunday in December.
I probably will because with how bad the Dolphins are
playing.
playing.
I know. I'm worried about that game.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I really got to say about this game. The Dolphins suck. The Browns are all right. They're wearing horrible colors. I don't like that brown. It's a very dark brown that I'm not a fan of. On the jersey, I should specify. And yeah, 31-6. So good job, Cleveland. Then we move on to the Bears hosting the Saints, winning 26-14. Fun fact, Bears are currently 4-0 in the last 4 weeks. Last 4 weeks they played, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're 4-0 in the last 4 games they played. So, great job, Bears. You guys you lost 2 straight, and then you're 4 straight.
And in week 9, we played the Bears.
Yeah, so watch out, Bengals.
Yep. We'll get to that one when the time comes, guys.
Yeah. And then our final game in the early window was a shutout for the Chiefs, 31-0 against the Raiders. Fun fact about this shutout, this was the biggest shutout between these 2 teams in the rivalry of Raiders-Chiefs. And Andy Reid's first shutout in his coaching career, I believe, is what I heard too.
He never got one when he was in the
Philly, no.
Really?
Not that I know of.
Oh.
That's what I heard.
Interesting.
A regular season shutout in his career, which he achieved it's past Sunday. Regular season shutout. I don't know if he's done it in the playoffs, but regular season, this is his first shutout as a head coach. He had one shutout, 30-0 against the Texans in 2015, in the playoffs.
Right. This is second.
So yeah, only 2 shutouts.
One in the regular season, one is a
one in both.
One postseason.
Yeah. All right. Then we move on to the late window where we had 4 games. And that starts with the Colts beating the Chargers 38-24. I mentioned Drake May MVP. I might have to start mentioning Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones MVP potentially. The man's playing out of his mind. They can't stop scoring, it seems. And it's just crazy. 38-24. Another crazy stat is Justin Herbert, with his stat line that he had this past game, he had 420 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 93, QB rating in a loss. That is like no one in NFL history has had that stat line and lost. Like those positive stats, at least.
And the picture of the playoffs right now, the Colts are number 1 seed for right now
Yep.
on the NFC. I
Yep.
don't know about it. No, the AFC.
AFC.
Yeah. I don't know about the NFC yet. Who it was.
Me too. Actually, we'll see when we see the schedule. We'll do the math or the standings. But yeah, moving on then to the Giants Broncos games. This was actually insane. I was at work
Nice.
and I just get
Sorry. I'll put a picture up by the Nickelodeon May, that quarterback MVP. I'll put the picture up.
yeah. I was at work and I get a text from my brother. He says, because we're talking about, the Giants are doing really good against the Broncos. It's like 19-8 or something. And he's like, yeah, the Giants might be legit or the Broncos might just be bad and frauds. And so I'm like, yeah, maybe. And then I'm at work and I get a text and he just says, the Broncos came back. And I said, what? I looked it up. They scored all 33 of their points in the fourth quarter.
Holy crappy.
Yeah. Holy crappy indeed. Like, I gotta double check this box score. Okay, Giants 7, 6, 6. That was the first 3 quarters. So it was, what's that math? 19.
What was it?
6 plus 6. So yeah, 19. They had 19 at the end of the third. It was 19-0. I believe the Broncos put up 8. The Giants then scored, but the Giants only had 13 points in the fourth, while the Broncos, according to box score and according to what actually happened in the game, had 33 points in the fourth quarter alone. It was just insane to just. I watched the highlights after. I'm like, how did the Giants let this happen?
Yeah. I saw the winning field goal.
Yeah, me too on the highlights, but it's just like, dude.
No, this like today. It's like not long ago. Oh, here we go. Here's the standings. I found the picture of it. Colts, number 1. Number 2 is Patriots. Number 3, the Broncos. Number 4, Steelers. Number 5, Bills. 6, Chargers for right now. And number 7, Shacks. Boo. Then on the NFC, the picture, the thing from right now, Packers. Then the Niners. Then the Eagles. Then the Broncos. Detroit. Seahawks. And the Rams. For right now, number 7. For right now. If the playoff starts today, that's what it would be.
Yeah. All right, but moving on to the Packers game, 27-23 final score. Defensive player of the week in the NFC, Micah Parsons, winning this one with the Packers. The Cardinals aren't half bad. They just lose close games. They haven't lost a game bigger than a 4-point deficit.
Speaking of Cardinals, I don't know when we're going to play them, the 27 and 28 of December. They're coming to Cincinnati. I got tickets to see that game.
Ooh.
The Bengals and the Cardinals.
How good are those seats? Are they like up top or like they good?
They're like good. They're not like up.
Nosebleeds?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'm sure it's warm too. It's gonna be freezing. I hope not. We'll see. See how our winter December is.
Joe Burrow might be back by then, huh? Because turf toe takes like 3 months, I think. And he
Yeah.
got injured early October, like late September.
Yeah, it's been a month already.
Yeah, so he could potentially be back by then.
You messaged me on Discord? Going.
Yeah, I said I was joining.
Okay.
But yeah, Packers win that one. And then we move on to this game. The Cowboys beating the Commanders by double the score, 44-22. All I can really say is Dak's going crazy. He also might be in the MVP conversation. There's too many good players in the league right now.
Moving on.
We move on to the standings of week 7. That is, yeah, that's correct.
I lost this week. Oh wait, no, my did something else. My bad.
Yeah, these are the week 7 standings, or at least after week 7.
We did last year this time.
Yep.
We're bringing
We'll
it
start
back.
in the AFC. Yeah, we'll start in the AFC, where the East 5-2 Patriots, 4-2 Buffalo Bills. They were on a bye. 1-6 Miami Dolphins, and the 0-7 New York Jets. Then in the North, Pittsburgh's at 4-2.
Bengals are 3-4. Let's go. We beat the Pittsburgh. We're 2-0 in the conference. We're undefeated in conference. We're 2-0 in conference. The Browns in the sewers.
Yep. We'll see the Ravens. But they're the worst one currently because 2-5 is the Browns and 1-5 is the Ravens, who are also on a bye this week.
They have a lot of players are out for the Ravens.
So hopefully they can get healthy for them.
We'll see.
We'll see. And then in the AFC South, our only team with one loss in the AFC, the Colts are 6-1. Jacksonville is 4-3. Houston's 2-4. Tennessee is 1-6. Then in the West, we have Denver at 5-2, Chargers at 4-3, Chiefs at 4-3, and the Raiders at 2-5. We'll shift over to the NFC now, where the East Eagles are 5-2, Dallas is 3-3-1, so they're at 500, and Washington is 3-4, and the Giants are 2-5.
Give me this point. How the prediction right now is the Packers number 1 and the Eagles number 3. And the way the records are too.
Because the Eagles have more losses technically. A tie is better than a loss, and then it's some weird logic.
That's true.
Yeah, which it really doesn't make sense because,
I know.
Detroit's 5-2, but they're behind the 4-1-1 Packers in the NFC North. Chicago's 4-2.
Well, Detroit,
Minnesota's 3-3.
Yeah, they're number 5 right now. For now.
Yeah, they have the best record that's not leading the division.
No.
And then in the NFC South, the 5-2 Bucks. They've been running away with this division or with this conference.
They were number 1 last time.
Yeah, they were first place last week, but for years they've been running away with this conference. South.
They're number 4 in the for now prediction for the playoffs.
Yeah, for now is a good word to use because Carolina is only 1 game behind. They're 4-3. Atlanta 3-3.
Remember last year and year before they were terrible. Carolina.
Oh yeah, no, literally all 3 teams other than the Bucks were kind of bad.
I know.
Atlanta was the only one competing, and they weren't good either.
Look at Saints now.
Yeah, they're the only ones still stuck behind. They're 1-6.
Yeah. There's only 2 teams. Tennessee for the AFC South and New Orleans from the NFC South. 1-6.
Yep. Everyone else has Miami's up there as well in the East.
One assist?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because the Jets are 0-7, so that's why they're not on the bottom.
That's true. Yeah, the Ravens are not 1-6 yet.
Yeah, because they had a bye. But yeah. So that's the South, and then in the West, the Niners are 5-2.
3-way tie again.
Yeah, 3-way tie another week because they all won. 5-2, 5-2, 5-2. Arizona's 2-5.
God.
All right.
I know.
Yep. All right, and now we move on to our predictions current standings.
6 weeks in a row now loss. Week 1 we tie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm gonna win this year.
Mm-hmm. 7-8 for him, 11-4 for me. And yeah, total 52, 55, and 1, 69, 38, and 1.
6 weeks in a row now, loss. 0 wins.
Hold on. Oh, my math might be wrong.
Which one?
Hold on, I gotta do some math. That looks like bad math by me. Hold on. 69 plus 38 is 107. So then 52 plus 59. Okay, no, I was right. I don't know why I'm tripping.
I
My
was
bad.
I was about to do the map too on my calculator.
No, I was looking wrong. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the correct standings. So yeah, I'm leading big. I saw 17 win difference. I was like, what the hell? That can't be right.
They're up by 17.
So I had to double check. Yeah, I'm up by 17.
There's no way I can
That's
come back.
It's got to take at least 2 weeks of my bad luck. But yeah, we got to move on to the next slide so people know what's going on next week, which is starting with the week 8 buys. 6 teams. The 2-5 Cardinals, 2-5 Raiders, 5-2 Lions, 5-2 Rams, 4-3 Jags, 5-2 Seahawks. So the Niners are the only team playing next week in the NFC West, so they have a chance to take a proper lead in
For now.
Yeah, in their
for now, two of their 2 teams.
Yeah. All right.
Rams to 5-2 and Seahawks 5-2. They're both our bye week. Moving on.
So let's get the week preview. We'll start with Thursday Night Football. Heading to SoFi Stadium. Chargers are hosting the Vikings. Both teams coming off a loss. One's playing at home, one's not, obviously. And it's going to be Justin Herbert playing host to Carson Wentz, I believe, still. So we'll see how that game goes. We'll see what we predict. But let's get to the next slide. That's all you.
Yep. 1 o'clock Sunday. Eastern time. I saw you found this one again. This picture again.
Yeah.
So yep, we're playing against the 0-7 Jets. We can win. And
It'd be funny.
And well, you should say be funny.
It'd be funny if you guys lost.
Last time we lost since the Jets was 2001, I think. I forget. No thing about the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, not Aaron Rodgers, sorry. No thing about the Jets. The quarterback, Joe Flacco on our team, used to play for the Jets. 2021 to 2022 and 2020. Yep, he used to play for the Jets.
Did not know that. I only knew him in the Colts and then like half of the damn AFC North. So.
Yep, Ravens, Broncos, Jets, Eagles, Jets, Browns, Colts, Browns, Bengals.
Yeah, he needs to join the Steelers and complete the whole AFC North, though.
I don't think that's gonna happen with Aaron Rodgers on their team.
They're both retiring the same year, man. They both played each other. They're both retiring the same year.
Yeah, the last loss, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
The last time these two teams were in the playoffs was 2010, and the Jets beat us. That's the last time.
That was your last playoff loss.
That's the last time the Jets was in the playoffs.
Damn. Dissing on them.
Yeah.
And then we move on to this game at 1 p.m.
This gonna be a good game.
We got 2 teams. One coming in with fresh off a win, despite the injuries, and the other one hosting after a loss. And also, head coach.
See, they can come back and win this game.
Yeah, we'll see. But the head
With
coach
that big
of
loss they had. Sorry.
the head coach of the Texans was former defensive coordinator for the Niners, D'Amico Ryans. So in a sense, you could see this as a potential revenge game for him. So we'll see how that plays out, because revenge games are can go either way, in my opinion.
You will see who I pick in this game.
Yeah,
And Tony too.
you will see where we pick for everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
But until then, we got to move on to Sunday Night Football. Isn't that right?
Yup.
It's the Packers heading over to Acrisure Stadium, taking on the Steelers. Heinz Field, yeah.
They took it. They rename it.
Yep. This is if this was played at Lambeau Field, this would have been the return of Aaron Rodgers. But it's being played in the Steelers' place, so it's just Aaron Rodgers against his former team.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the home team. So that's Sunday Night Football. That's probably why they put on Sunday Night Football. It'd be a good matchup. Both teams are actually playing really good this year. Steelers especially. So we'll see how this goes. And yeah. And then we got Monday night, where the Chiefs will host the Commanders.
Only one Monday night game this week, guys.
We only got one Monday night this week.
You can watch it
we're
on.
done with doubleheaders.
I think we are done with doubleheaders for now.
I think that's what they were saying. Yeah. But yeah, you can watch on ESPN. You can watch on 2, so get the Manning cast.
Yep, I was about to say that. They can do.
Yep. And with the Chiefs, they coming off a fresh win against the Raiders, a shutout win, versus the Commanders, who are coming off a loss against the Cowboys. So, can the Commanders beat the Chiefs? I don't know. They don't have their star quarterback. But last time they didn't have the star quarterback against an AFC West team, they won, and that was the Raiders. So.
Last week was the last Monday.
They've beaten all the AFC West quarterbacks. They beat Justin Herbert and the Chargers. They beat the Raiders. Can they beat the Chiefs? We'll see. Yeah.
Moving on.
Then we move on to
our pick. What's that team called? The second team?
That was Atlanta.
Okay. I got Minnesota, Atlanta, Cincinnati, New Orleans, Philadelphia, Buffalo, Chicago, Houston over the Niners.
Unbelievable.
But you want me to pick the Niners?
No, don't jinx us. Don't jinx us. We're good.
I will change.
We're good.
We're
good here.
Dallas, Tennessee, Green Bay over the Packers, and Washington over the Chiefs. How many?
6 different picks. And they are Thursday night. I got the Chargers. We have the same 6 after that of Atlanta, Cincinnati, New England, Philadelphia, Buffalo, and Chicago. I got the Niners for the last early window game.
I can change
instead
it.
Of Houston. Don't. That's fine. Tampa Bay. I got Tampa Bay as well, but then I got Denver, Indianapolis, Pittsburgh, and Kansas City. So I got home teams for the final 4 of those. And yeah, so that's 6 different picks. Not going to change too much, but it could change a good amount if I'm like completely wrong on the ones that he went with that I didn't.
Guys, I could change it to me, set Houston and San Francisco 49ers instead. I will. Next time I will.
Man, just go to the next slide.
Shut up.
Yeah. Whatever, man. With that, thanks for watching. Episode 40. Good episode. 10 more away from 50. And that's halfway to 100. So, yeah. Looking forward to.
Sorry.
Okay. Looking forward to that, but I'm not gonna waste too much time here. So, J Lakers.
Have a good day, wherever you are. Don't forget, this is episode 40. This will be the 71 episodes. Yep, it's been a year since we did this. Check this video. Check one of these videos out. I say that's another time. Bye.